So stay tuned for new videos coming. I can't talk today. It's driving me crazy. Second book. Oh, I forgot to mention that these. I'm just gonna start this like whole book video all over. Oh, I keep forgetting to mention things. Okay. Take 2. Hi. Welcome to RebeccaKelsey.com. This video is going well. Hi, welcome to RebeccaKelsey.com and my YouTube channel page. Today I have a book haul, which I'm so excited about because I haven't done a book haul since around December, early January for my Christmas book haul, and I didn't even buy any of those. Those were all Christmas gifts. So this is the first time I've bought like a big stack of books for like over half a year, 8 months. So that's like pretty impressive to me. So this book haul is a birthday present to myself because I'm turning 26 on August 25th. So I'm really excited about it, and Chris and I decided we're not going to do like a big party, or we're not going to go out to dinner or anything like that. We're just going to spend time with family. So some of the money that we would have spent to go out were actually given to me just to buy books, because that's what I wanted to do this year. So I have 5, technically 8 books to show you, so let's get started. Let me know if you guys would be interested in this. I was thinking of doing a book called My Reading Rules because I'm very particular about what I buy physically and what I buy in Audible and what I buy in Kindle. Like I have particular rules for just how I read. So let me know if you'd be interested in that. But I bought the second book in the Ruby Red trilogy. This is Sapphire Blue. I talked about Ruby Red during my Booktubeathon updates because I listened to that book on audiobook. And I am so excited, by the way, if you didn't catch my announcement, Audible is now a sponsor of my blog. So if you want to get a free audiobook and a free 30-day trial to audible.com, just go to audibletrial.com/Rebecca and you'll get a free book of your choice. So you can get Ruby Red if you want to try it. Ruby Red, I won't explain the sequel because it'll spoil Ruby Red, but the first book of this series is about a girl named Gwyneth who finds out that she can time travel. The trick is that her whole life she thought that her cousin Charlotte was going to be able to time travel because they have the time traveling gene in their family. Only a certain amount of people get it, but it runs through their family in their female line, and somebody born on a certain birthday is destined to be a time traveler. So her whole life Gwyneth thought it was her cousin Charlotte who was born a day before her. But it turns out that Gwyneth's mother lied, and Charlotte and Gwyneth were actually born on the same day, and Gwyneth is the one who inherited the time-traveling gene. So pretty dramatic stuff. It's a young adult trilogy. It's very interesting, and I'm so excited to be reading the second book. So if you want to give Ruby Red a try, you can do so on audibletrial.com/Rebecca and you'll get the book for free. So yay! I'm about 60 pages into this. You can follow me on Goodreads. The link will be below if you want to see like my comments and my status updates as I'm going through this series. The next fiction book I bought is actually on Kindle, so I can't show it to you. Here's a picture. It's The Daughters of the Moon, book 1 through 3 bind up, and I am so excited to get this. Like when I saw it, like I typed in the series Daughters of the Moon because it was something that I read when I was in middle school, I believe. It was a 6-book series and I read all 6. It's like the first series that I remember really reading through. I believe I started reading them before Harry Potter. I'm not sure because Harry Potter was already a few books in when I started reading it. So I was really curious what has been going on with the author and all that stuff. You know how when you like decide to dump a TV show and you're not going to watch them anymore, but when you hear the finales coming up, you get curious and you look back? Well, this series has been over for ages, but I was just curious. So I looked it up, and apparently they're not selling the physical versions anymore, but they do have Kindle bind-ups of books 1 through 3 and the books 3 through 6. So I got the Kindle version of book 1 through 3, and while I was organizing my books recently, you can check out the time lapse up here if you want to see it. But I was organizing my books after I already ordered the bind up for 1 through 3, and I found out that I still have the last book in the series, so that just like made me so happy. But yeah, so The Daughters of the Moon, it's basically a series where a bunch of teenagers find out that they're kind of like goddesses. I don't remember it totally, but just seeing it there gave me such a huge flashback because look at this. All of the covers, this is all of the covers from all 6 of the girls all put in one image, and it's just so pretty because that series, like the covers were all girls in like bodycon dresses covered in glitter because they loved to go clubbing. They fought crime and loved clubbing. So just seeing this made me so excited to get started on the Kindle series. So yeah, when I'm done with the Ruby Red trilogy, it's the first thing I'm gonna read, and I'm so excited about it, and I'm really happy that I still have this old book. I'm really weird, like I get rid of like physical items all the time because I don't like to feel attached to like material things. I just don't think it should be as important in our lives. So I, routinely go through my things and donate them to charity. But now that I know that those books can't be purchased physically anymore, I feel really sad that I don't have them and that I can't rebuy them. But I'm glad that for some reason I kept the final book in the series. I guess I knew I would feel nostalgic. So anyway, now then, oh wait, I have one more fiction book. These I all bought on Amazon, by the way, except for this that I got at the Goodwill. I was just in the Goodwill and I found this, and it's the fictionalized version of The Tudors. It was a TV series on HBO, or was it Starz? It was on Showtime. And it's the fictionalized versions of the rise and descent of King Henry VIII of England, and I think that King Henry VIII is just so interesting. He had like 12 wives, it might have been 6, but he had a lot of wives, and he's just had a very interesting life. So this is a fictionalized version based on the TV show, so it's not historically accurate, but I just really liked the show, so I wanted to read it. If you guys have followed me for a while, you know that I want to be an author. I have a lot of ideas for books, but I have trouble with the execution. I get like really into it, and I write most of the first draft, and then I just kind of like fall flat. So I want to educate myself more about writing, so I can actually finally finish like a full manuscript. So I got 3 books with that in mind, and all of these came highly recommended. I got Your First Novel, a published author and a top agent share the keys to achieving your dream. It's by Anne Rittenberg and Laura Whitcomb. So this had amazing reviews. I got this in the next book I'm going to talk about because I actually heard they were really recommended by other agents and book editors and things like that. Like people in the business are like, you should read this. So I wanted something physical that I could really learn from. So I got Your First Novel. I'm excited to read that. And also for writing, I got Self-Editing for Fiction Writers, How to Edit Yourself into Print. And this I think is going to really help me because I feel like I have a lot of trouble when it comes to editing. And I'm just very excited to actually read this. One of the reviews on Amazon actually said someone was submitting a manuscript and they got a note back from the agent that they sent it to saying, you should really check out this book, Self-Editing for Fiction Writers. You have potential, but you're not there yet. I recommend you read this book. So the person read it, they edited it, sent it out again. They haven't heard anything yet, but they're very hopeful. So I thought that was a really great review that an actual agent was recommending to people that they were considering, you should read this book and then resubmit to me. So that's really like good point in the right direction for me. So I got that. And the last one I got is actually a fiction. It's a story written in verse called I Heart You, You Heart Me. But I bought this because one of my stories on Wattpad, one of the projects I'm working on, is a poetry novel. I guess it's a story told in verse. I don't know all of the terms because I've never actually read a poetry novel before. It was just an idea that I wanted to do. So that's why I got this, because you need to read what you're publishing to really I guess get the feel right, and so I'm really excited about this. So the whole thing is just poems, but they tell a story, and this story is Ava can't see or touch him unless she's dreaming. She can't hear his voice except for the faint whispers in her mind. Most would think she's crazy, but she knows he's here. Jackson, the boy Ava thought she'd spend the rest of her life with. He's back from the dead, as proof that love truly knows no bounds. So, I Heart You, You Haunt Me. It's a love story with a ghost. So I'm really excited about this because I feel like it's going to really help me understand what genre I'm writing for better. So, and this also had great reviews as well. So that was the 5 books, technically 8 if you count the bind up as all 3, that I got for my birthday haul to myself. I'm really excited to be reading all of them. So, it's going to be good. Stay tuned for more videos coming soon, some of them book related, some of them not. I'm going to be doing another book update before this month is out, I believe, my August wrap-up, and then I'll be doing my September TBR, to be read pile. So look forward to that, as well as my other beauty and lifestyle video, by the way, is not sponsored. I'm just an affiliate of Audible, so if you use my link to go on Audible, I do get a commission, which is really exciting to me because it makes it easier for me to do more of what I love, and I get to help you at the same time because you get a free audiobook. And as you can tell, I've been recommending a lot of audiobooks. Like, I love the heck out of audiobooks. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you very soon. Don't forget to subscribe to my mailing list if you want to get a free Dream Life guide. You can get a lot of free things from me. It's great. And I'll see you very soon. Don't forget that kindness is the best accessory. Thumbs up if you like book videos. Bye.